Hi, all. Sharing my very first experience in Germany. This was in 1989. My very first trip abroad, my very first trip to Germany. This is when I went to do my master's. Then you could not do anything in English. Everything had to be done in German language. Now, my very first trip, and I had chosen South Germany, that is in Bavaria, below München, a small town called Murnau am Staffelsee. I'd purposely chosen southern Germany and this particular place because I wanted to enjoy the winter, I wanted to enjoy snow, something that I had never experienced before. So here I embark on my first journey, and the date was also chosen particularly because I wanted to see celebration. And the day chosen was 31st December 1988. And that's why I say 89, because the next day was 89. 1988, 31st December is where I landed in Frankfurt. From there, München. From Munich, I had to take a train to Murnau. Okay, same story as yours, luggage, this, everything. All right. And you can imagine 31st December, it was bitter cold. And coming from Mumbai, you've never seen such kind of cold anywhere. The only cold I experienced back in India was in Nashik, where it went maximum up to 2 degrees. But never snow, never. I'd never been to Kashmir before, or any of these snow places in India. And that was precisely the reason why I chose winter in Germany. 31st December, I land in Munich. From there, bought a ticket at the counter, boarded the train, and got down at Murnau. Okay, a small sleepy town. Now here starts my ordeal. Actually, ordeal. We didn't have the dot coms and dot ins and the www, nothing of that sort. No WhatsApp, no video calling, nothing of that sort. Not even in the distant anywhere. No laptops, nothing at all. I landed at Murnau with this huge luggage, and I was the only one to get down from the train at Murnau. Now here I'm standing on the Murnau platform, and there were two platforms, one for going train, one for coming train, and very small towns, you didn't have a big platform or such. I'm on the platform. It's about say 4 o'clock in the evening. The sun was already setting down because in winters it really gets dark at that time. And little saving grace was that there was still little daylight. On the platform, after about 5 minutes, I realized there's nobody around. Nobody. Not even a train coming by or passing by. And I said, what do I do now? So from this side of the platform, I shouted, hello, hello, the German type. No answer. No answer. I looked at the station. There was a little house on the station. You know, typical ticket room and all that. I didn't see any movement. I said, oh my God, what do I do now? My first instinct rather, an intuition was, when I looked around the station, to my right hand side, there was no town. There was only jungle. On the left hand side, I could see buildings. So my GPS in my head told me that the town where I'm supposed to go is this side, to the left. Now, there were no escalators, and I took a quick intuitive decision of not going down the steps. There were steps to go on to the other platform. But I took an intuitive decision. Maybe we women, we have sixth sense, It's there with everybody. You just got to use it. My intuitive sense told me, don't take the steps, cross the railway line. The first time in my life, despite traveling by the Mumbai railway, I crossed the railway line in Germany. यहाँ मुंबई में मैंने कभी भी रेलवे लाइन क्रॉस नहीं की, कभी भी नहीं. But there it was the need of the situation that I had to do it. I pulled my suitcases down the platform, dragged it over the railway tracks. I couldn't do both at a time. So one was on the platform. I dragged one, took it on the other side, kept it there. With using both my eyes, one on the platform, one on the railway track. So now one luggage was on the other side. Again I crossed the railway line, pulled the other this thing, and my body had two more bags on my hunch and on my purse and all that. Again pull that other one. While pulling the other one, I break its wheels. I said, this is the least damage I can expect. So pulled it on the other side. Okay. Now I was on the other side of the platform and towards the town. All right. So one victory. I was on the other side of the station and I was towards the town. Again, what do I do? There was nobody there to pick me up. It was 31st December. So you can imagine everybody was in a frenzy of celebration. I could see buildings, I could see closed doors, but I couldn't see anybody. I couldn't see anybody. Now, I dragged both the suitcases towards the road, which was outside, immediate outside of the station. There was nobody at the station, not a single soul. No station master, nobody. I'm not exaggerating. Nobody means nobody, not a single person. And all this while, no train also went crisscross. All right. While I was standing on this road, it was a T which joined another road on top. Over here, I said, I've got to do something now. I can't be standing here. It has started getting dark. Okay. Yes, of course, there were butterflies in my stomach, but fear was the last thing on my mind. Because I said, if I get afraid here, then I'm going to lose it. My confidence level will go down. I said, that's the last thing I got to be. I got to work it out. I've got to find a solution. So what I did, I was wearing a red scarf. I feverishly waved that scarf on my hand, like you would wave a flag. I said, somebody will notice this. Somebody will notice this. A movement is suddenly noticed. I was feverishly waving my red scarf, and in about 2-3 minutes time, a taxi went past that T junction. He went ahead. He probably didn't see me. But exactly after a minute, the same taxi, I saw him reversing back. He obviously had registered somebody waving out. So he reversed back, came down this T junction towards me and asked me in German, "Was ist los? Wer sind Sie? Who are you?" Now, the only saving grace for me at this moment was that I could speak fluent German. And I told him everything. So he said, oh my God, to come on 31st evening all alone, some daring this was. You should not have done it. We were speaking in German. He says, okay, put your luggage into the car. I will drop you at your hotel. He dropped me at the hotel. At the hotel, of course, my name was there, a room was there and everything. Once I reached over there, I fished out a 50 mark. It was mark at that time, not euro. I fished out a 50 mark because this man had literally saved my life. And he says, Nein, ich nehme das nicht. I will not take it. But you can invite me for lunch. That was such a huge, I must say, relief for me. Then everything from there on was taken care of. I got my room, I settled in. Next day morning, out of my room window, I saw it had snowed all night. There was snow on my windowsill, there was snow on the roads, there was snow on the trees, and everything was covered with snow. It was the most beautiful sight I saw in my world. Of course, after my daughter's birth. The most beautiful sight I saw. I quickly covered myself and I set out for a walk. Feeling the snow, taking in the atmosphere, taking in the environment was lovely and beautiful. And I never even once regretted the decision of coming on 31st December 1988. Okay, this is my very first experience in Germany. Guys, you are probably very lucky to get so much of information, but at the same time, let so much information not spoil your own experience. This is my urgent request. Let lot of information not spoil your personal experience. Experience everything personally. Use your sharp senses. Use your sixth sense. Use your intuition and nothing will go wrong. Nothing will go wrong. Okay? And I'm coming to Germany soon and we have lots of things planned for you guys in Germany. Auf Wiedersehen! And not to mention, I'm missing you all terribly over here. I'm really missing everybody. All the time throughout the day, I'm thinking, what must she be doing? What must he be doing? I am literally missing you, and I've shared this with my family also, that I'm missing my students a lot. I'm really missing you guys very much. Yes, but we're going to meet and we're going to have a great time in Germany together. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen!